Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today we're going to talk about Ethereum, and we're going to be looking at the Ethereum Bitcoin risk metric. If you guys like the content, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. And don't forget to check out the bull market sale to the premium list. You can find a link to that in the description below as well, locked in the lower right. Let's go ahead and jump in. So, it's probably been about several months, maybe like 5 or 6 months since I even showed this chart on the public channel, and the reason is because I normally show them in the bear market so that we can prepare for the bull market, and then once the bull market's here, we sort of just run with it on the premium list. But I want to give you guys an update so that you guys can see where things are in the grand scheme of the market cycle. Of course, we really post these fairly sporadically when we're in the bull market. But basically, the idea is using this type of a metric to trade back and forth between Ethereum and Bitcoin. So in one sense, it's like, it's bypassing stable coins, it's bypassing, the US dollar, and then the goal is just trading back and forth between Ethereum and Bitcoin. And so we have the valuation of Ethereum against Bitcoin on the y-axis on a logarithmic scale, color-coded by the risk metric. And again, we used to talk about this like every week in the bear market. But what you'll notice is last cycle we had two major moves where this risk metric, which goes from 0 to 1, blue is historically low risk, red historically high. We had two times where we went up to these upper risk levels, these upper risk bands. And what you may notice for the astute observers, you may notice that the 2018 peak at $1,400 USD Ethereum did not correspond to the Ethereum Bitcoin valuation getting overly heated, okay? And that may come as a surprise to a lot of people because you may assume, well, Ethereum is going to $1,400. Why does the Ethereum Bitcoin valuation not go up higher? Remember, Bitcoin was also doing quite well, and over the last couple of years had gone up approximately 100x. So it's not like we know Ethereum went up, and that's why we can tell the Ethereum Bitcoin risk went above 0.5, but Bitcoin was also up significantly going into the last part of the year, and so that's why the risk metric at that point did not go up as high. We also know, too, that the Ethereum Bitcoin valuation went higher over here, okay? So this is one of those things where thinking about it in terms of USD could be a disservice if your goal is to, say, increase your Ethereum stack or increase your Bitcoin stack just by trading back and forth between Ethereum and Bitcoin. So we know the Ethereum Bitcoin valuation went to 0.15 earlier in 2017, and then over here it went closer to about 0.1. Now we are slowly moving back up, and you might wonder, how do you sort of use this? So we take the color out of the risk metric and just plot it on the secondary y-axis. The general idea is, you could be accumulating up to a certain level, let's say 0.5 risk, and then maybe you start selling it at one of these higher levels. And if you wanted to, what we've discussed on the channel for years before the bull market started was the idea of dynamic DCA. And I think part of the reason is because so many people have this idea that you have to sell everything identically at the top. But you'll notice that not all moves are take you to the top risk bands. Again, this one in 2017, late 2017, early 2018 stopped short significantly of the higher risk bands. So when you look at it here, you can notice that the one in early 2016 went up to the 0.9 to 1 risk band. The one in early 2017 or mid 2017 went up to the 0.9 to 1 risk band. But this one only went up to 0.6. And so you could, one idea would be converting Ethereum back to Bitcoin when you get into some of these higher risk levels. But you might wonder, well, how do you do it in a way that continues to maintain the upside for Ethereum in the event that it doesn't stop here and it continues moving up? Well, you can do this thing like dynamic DCA, where you split these up into different risk bands, and you say, okay, well, y plus 2y plus 3y plus 4y, this equals the total amount of Ethereum that you have. Suppose that you have 10 Ethereum. If we solve this for y, we would get y equals 1. So in this case, you could sell 1 Ethereum back to Bitcoin in this band, 2 back to Bitcoin in this one, 3 back here, and then 4 back here. That way you're maintaining the highest sells for the highest risk bands. But if it turns around early, like it did in, say, early 2018, and also in 2020. Like if it turns around early, then at least you converted something. Okay, so that's generally the idea. And this risk metric is something on the premium list. And not only do we have the Ether Bitcoin risk levels, we have Ether USD, we have Bitcoin USD, we have ADA against ETH, ADA against Bitcoin, Link against Bitcoin, Link against ETH, ADA against USD, Link against USD. We have a lot of different coins. And so that's how I navigate the market. So, one of the reasons I'm doing this video is because a lot of people ask, well, what's on the premium list? This is one of the things that's on there, the risk levels for all these different coins against other valuations, not only against, say, the USD valuation, but also against Bitcoin and Ethereum. That way you guys get a sense of what's on there and have a little bit better idea of what to expect. Because a lot of people join and they're like, well, what the hell is this? They've never seen me talk about it before on YouTube. It's just because I haven't spoken about it much since the bull market started, at least not for Bitcoin or Ethereum. So if you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. Remember to check out the bull market sale for the premium list, lock in the lower rate. You'll get access to the weekly reports and videos, the Telegram alerts channel, the risk dashboard, the first Into the Cryptoverse NFT, and a few more things. So make sure you guys check that out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely subscribe to the channel at the very least. Let's go for 360,000 subscribers. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.